Hello there, stranger. Grab your drinks and snacks, pull up a chair. My name is Ben. I'm playing my favorite Star Wars video game, Sith Lords, for the first time in over a decade, okay? This is HD Fan Restoration Project. Let's jump right into it and create a character. We're gonna rock this game on hard difficulty. Okay, what type of character I wanna go for? I think we're gonna do a Jedi Sentinel, who is a pretty balanced type of role. Okay, let's do this. Now we're gonna fully customize and deck out our character, guys. Let's start with a portrait. We're gonna pick something that kinda, sorta, a little bit resembles me. Oh, look at this handsome chap right here. Yeah, guys, I'm very excited to check it out. I dabbled a little bit in this restoration project. Let's cycle through our portraits here. Yeah, but it's been quite a while ago, so I said, you know what, let's restart from the beginning and go right into it. I sort of... Ooh, that looks kind of nice. Nice little beard there. Look at that. That's a seasoned looking Jedi. Now I want somebody a little bit more youthful, okay? Maybe more youthful than I. That kind of works for me, but then this one I like too. Damn, which one, guys? Which one? Decisions. Well, this one I kind of like. Not exactly Ezra Bridger, but a little close, okay? So we got a portrait. Let's not get too nitpicky here. Okay, attributes. Okay, that looks familiar. Yeah, replaying the original KOTOR a couple years back on the channel was pretty dope, but since the game launched, I thought Obsidian did a far better job with the sequel than the first game from Bethesda, even though I love both games, obviously. Alright, I definitely want some strength, alright? Well, let's do this. Let's do my traditional Dungeons and Dragons engine sort of attribute distribution. We want definitely charisma. We want wisdom, charisma, intelligence is okay. Yeah, we definitely want intelligence. That's gonna be probably on our higher priority list. Speed and dexterity, I don't know, guys. I'm gonna probably favor strength over speed in this one. Yeah, that kind of works for me. And what I want to accentuate, constitution, that's kind of important too. Yeah, we want to be pretty fit and not fall, because we are playing on hard. Wisdom, okay. Yeah, force powers is emphasis for the Jedi. Strength, yeah, these are two of the strongest attributes that I have. The music already is kicking in, I'm loving it, I can't wait to jump into this, guys. This is the latest build from a fan restoration project. Okay, charisma, wisdom, intelligence. It's sort of important, but I don't know, I'm a little conflicted here. I definitely want the strength to be our biggest attributes. Strength and force powers. Yeah, so we're gonna be in the front lines, kicking butt. Let's put a little bit of charisma. Okay, we got our major skills figured out, strength and wisdom. And our secondary skill is going to be how well I reason, right? That's gonna be pretty important too. This is my persuasion skills. I want to be a good, smooth talker, guys. Okay, this and I always go with the strength, so for this one we're gonna do wisdom. Let's see how this works out. Oh, I can't go there, okay. Never mind. Then we're gonna do constitution. Ooh. Yeah, I kinda like this. Skills. We want to persuade. We want to absolutely treat injuries. I like to be my lead character to be the healer of a party all the time because I want to control it. Computer use, that's important. Stealth, awareness. Alright, that kind of works for me. Let's do that. Feats. Okay, I definitely know what I want. I'm gonna be, obviously, a lightsaber user. We want to get proficiency in that. Well, Yeah, we definitely want strength. Yeah, and it gives me 1 extra vitality per level up. Okay, yeah, we definitely want that, guys. That's gonna be essential to our character, who is advanced in the Force and physical abilities. Name. Well, you know what? We're gonna call this guy after ourselves. We're gonna be Benji Cloud Mover. Sounds fancy, I don't know. That kind of self-aggrandizing, I don't know. Alright guys, ready to roll, let's do it. Sith Lords, on hard, here we go. Fan restoration, looking forward to checking out all the beautiful assets. This is the latest, I believe, early 2024 build. So I'm excited what they're gonna bring. A long time ago. This never gets old, man. I love it. Okay folks, we're gonna start recording here just for a second. We don't want to get a copyright strike from YouTube. The Sith Lords. Here is our classic crawl. Let's go over the story here. It is a perilous time for the galaxy. A brutal civil war has all but destroyed the Jedi Order, leaving the alien republic on the verge of collapse. Amidst the turmoil, the evil Sith have spread across the galaxy, hunting down and destroying the remaining Jedi Knights. Narrowly escaping a deadly Sith ambush, the last known Jedi clings to life aboard a battered freighter near their ravaged world of Peragus. There we go. Here's our story. Let's get rolling, folks. Obviously I had to mute the intro of this game, right? Not to get a strike. Oh no! Ebon Hawk. I mean, what a fate. We thought we defeated, right? The Sith at the end of the first game. But now we're the last surviving Jedi. Or last known surviving Jedi. Man, I just can't wait to get to the characters. Oh, I remember this part, okay.
Multiple hull breaches detected.
Little droids.
Proximity alert.
Oh man, look at that. Look at the level of detail, guys. This looks dope. Uh-huh. Here we go.
The Ebon Hawk is adrift in space after a terrible battle. Most of its crew are dead or dying.
He's the reason I love this game so much.
In critical condition. You won't survive long without medical attention. The hyperdrive is damaged. Main power must be restored
This is
in
no
order
bueno.
to bring the engines online and dock with the nearby Peragus mining station for much-needed repairs. Your fate and that of the Ebon Hawk depend upon T3M4, a lone astromech droid. Return to this location at any time to skip the prologue.
Okay, we're gonna do the prologue. Why not?
Press WASD to move.
Yeah, we know our way
T3M4.
around this game. Oh, check this
Is
out.
the
Galaxy
galaxy
map.
map. It shows you are near Peragus, a mining colony. When the hyperdrive is fixed, you can use the galaxy map to choose a destination planet.
But not yet. Okay guys, I'm definitely gonna try to stay quiet during the cutscenes within the actual game. This is just a little tutorial quest. Okay, important
You have new
information.
quests. To view your quests, open the game menu, default, and
This is our journal. Yes, the Ebon Hawk is heavily damaged. Right, we're gonna try to approach the Peragus mining facility. Okay.
be Beyond this door is the main hold of the Ebon Hawk. This door appears to be locked down due to a hull breach.
That's
See
not
if there is
cool.
an
Let's
emergency
try to go
open.
around.
This room contains
Oh!
the glass steel cylinder and the communications console. To target one of these objects, move close to it. You will
Computer
come
spikes.
across
Yes,
many
absolutely
containers,
essential
some of which will be
resource.
locked. The computer spike you...
Okay, what are we doing here? Ebon Hawk communications console is damaged. Okay. Slice it. Open the door. Yes, please. Okay. Done. Obviously, right? They're walking us through the game, but as a RPG hoarder, my habit is to scour every part of the ship. Get every treasure chest, right?
You can hear a banging noise coming from the other side of the door to this storage compartment, but the door is sealed shut and cannot be opened from the outside.
Okay. I don't think I have... How many spikes do I have? 0! I can't do it. No.
Your security skill is too low to open this footlocker. However, you can use your weapon to bash it open.
Oh, yes, I will. Come on. Let's go. You got this, buddy. So here we go. Some skills. Computer spike. We got 2 of them.
Sometimes bashing or blowing open a container will break some of the items in the container.
Right.
But you can use even...
That's a sound advice. Let's slice the system. Yes, that was successful. Let's check out the security cams. Nothing significant. That was our hyperdrive. Okay, we can have only one door open at a time. Okay. Keep exploring. Oh no, look at this gunk.
If
Poor
you need
guy.
help exploring the Ebon Hawk, access the map screen by pressing M. This blast door
I mean, come on, how hard is this to get stuck in
is magnetically sealed.
Ebon Hawk? It's just a ship, I don't need a map for that. But obviously, we're gonna need the map for later on, guys, because once upon a time, this game's world was considered huge when it first came out, right? Anyway.
This is the cargo. Talking to other characters is much like using the computer console in the cockpit. Scroll through your response options or move the mouse cursor, and then click to select a response. Note that some responses may influence how other characters react to you, so choose carefully. Furthermore, certain skills, powers, and attributes may modify what choices you have.
Alright, for those
or
of you
how
guys who
successful
are
you are
seeing
with
it for the
those
first
choices.
time, these are basic game explanations, right? Once you know the rules, you're good to go. As I said, every treasure chest must be explored. Oh no!
Sensor droids emerged from this box when you opened it. These droids will make for excellent target
Oh no, I'm in
practice.
danger!
Use the weapon from this container to attack the droids. You can equip a weapon from the equip screen to...
Alright, let's equip our weapon. Where is it? Okay.
Open the equip screen. Change your...
Let's do it. Let's do it. We're kicking butt here, guys. Let's do it. And I love how they cleaned up the interface, right? Everything looks so nice in full HD.
Continue combat training. Open the metal box again, and more sensor droids will appear.
No, I'm good. We don't need to do that.
You must lower your difficulty setting in order to open this lock. Access the options screen and select Gameplay. Then change the difficulty setting from difficult to normal.
I mean, let's check it out. Settings. Gameplay. Let's bring it to normal. Okay. But then we're gonna bring it back to hard.
The lock is too difficult to open. You'll need to use a security tunneler to help open the lock. Look in the unlocked cylinder next to this one to find security tunnelers.
Okay. Security tunneler.
If you encounter a difficult lock on a container or door, you can use a security tunneler on it to improve your chance of opening the lock. Use the security tunneler to open the high security cylinder nearby. The lock on this metal box is too difficult.
Okay, do I have to equip it? What gives, man? No.
To open. You can use one of the security tunnelers you found to crack this lock. Select the security tunneler by clicking on the arrows above or below the security icon.
Ah, okay. See, I forgot about this little detail. That's a good reminder. See, and we got more computer spike. Interesting. Okay, but let's not forget, guys, we are rocking this game on hard. I don't want to hear it, man. I think this constitutes full exploration of this room. We can keep going. Oh, wait a second. What do we have here? Can we open it?
This container is locked and requires a key. Search the ship to find the key to this. This container is locked and requires a key.
We gotta find a key,
Search
guys.
the ship to find the key to this locker.
Alright.
This blast door is magnetically sealed.
We're gonna get the key, okay. We're definitely gonna go for it. Oh! Check this out. Look at this body right here.
This old woman appears to be dead. There is a key card on the body that looks like it opens a locker somewhere.
I don't believe it for a second. She's dead? Huh? What? Come on, don't pull my leg like that.
This is the cargo hold.
Alright. I guess we gotta use the key. Ooh. Guys, I'm happy I did this tutorial here
Use
because...
the key card you found to open the locker. The impact armor from this locker can be...
Yeah, we're definitely putting it on.
Equipped on the equip screen. To open the equip screen, click on the blaster icon in the top
Already
right
there,
corner of
guys.
the screen,
Already there.
Or press U.
Okay, I think this is our next area. Hold on a second. I think this blast door is closed, right?
This blast door is magnetically sealed and cannot be opened.
Some parts. Yeah, I don't believe it. Jeez. Yeah. Let's just not get ahead of ourselves.
This lift will take you to the outer hull of the Ebon Hawk, where you will find many parts and mines to use for accessing and repairing the hyperdrive. Use the lift controls to go up.
Okay, before we go up, can we see what's here?
This is the cargo hold.
Oh, we've been here. Duh. Yeah, let's check out the doors and then we're gonna go to the ship
There is a hull
service.
breach in the area beyond this door. Safety protocols prevent you from opening it manually.
Yeah, safety protocol,
Try
whatever
using
you
the
say.
security computer in the main hold.
Oh, wait. Can we?
This is the main hold.
Can we open it? Nothing. It's not working. Alright, let's
This
go
is
up.
the utility. You can use this lift to take you to the outside of the Ebon Hawk.
Let's go! Ooh, this looks pretty. Let's avoid those mines if we can. Oh, this looks so much better than I remember, guys. Okay. What are we doing here?
This is the starboard side of the Ebon Hawk. This busted engine port has some needed parts for the Ebon Hawk's hyperdrive. Take the parts here back down below to get main power restored. This open hatch has some parts that will be useful for getting
Okay,
main
so
power
we're basically
restored.
item gathering here, guys. Okay. I'm with it.
These exposed wires control the door to the starboard dormitory. The door is currently sealed, but you can override it from here. Success. The door is opened. You can now access the starboard dormitory through the garage.
Alright. My god, man, it's just items everywhere. Okay. Alright, I think this will be definitely a good time to quickly save. Who knows what could happen to the ship, right? Alright, so we checked this side of the ship.
Don't forget to explore the other side of the Ebon Hawk.
I was about to say that, okay? Just chill. Oh yeah, this is a lift. It's gonna take us down
This is
back
the
to
port side. The bubbles ahead indicate mines that you've detected automatically with your awareness skill. Some mines require higher awareness to detect. Approach mines carefully. They will blow up and damage you if you get too close. You can use your demolition skill to either disable or recover these mines. Recovering mines requires a higher demolition skill than disabling them, but you get to keep the mine, which you can then use to set as a trap for enemies or break down into components at a workbench.
Oh, I could break them down? Okay. I don't remember that part. For now, we're just gonna disable them, guys. Well. Let's be safe. I'm sorry.
You can use the explosive device in this missile to blow open the engine room door inside the Ebon Hawk. This will give you access to the hyperdrive. After you plant a mine, back away quickly so that you do not take damage.
Alright, you got that, kids? Back away. Okay, that's pretty self-explanatory. Okay, no more items to pick. We're done here? Yeah. Alright, it's back to the ship. Let's get inside.
You
And
can
roll
use
on
this
with our
lift
adventure.
to take you back inside the Ebon.
Yes, we know. Okay. A little bit of hand-holding going on here, but we're good. So this will be a good refresher. Okay, we're inside. Yes!
There is a hull breach in the area beyond this door. Safety protocols prevent you from opening it manually. Try using the security computer in the main hold. This is the engine room. This is the main hold.
Okay, that worked. Yeah, let me check the computer one more time, guys. What's
This
up?
is the main hold.
Is this gonna help us? No?
There is a hull breach in the area beyond this door. Safety protocols prevent you from opening it manually. Try using the security. This is the engine room. The starboard engine is badly damaged. Fixing it won't be possible until after docking with the Peragus mining station. The port engine is shut down, but appears intact. Fixing the hyperdrive will allow you to restore power to the port engine and bring primary power online.
Oh, okay, I feel like a mechanic already.
The port engine is shut down, but appears the hyperdrive is suffering badly. You won't be able to make the jump to light speed until it is fully repaired, and you do not have the needed equipment here on the Ebon Hawk. However, you should be able to rig the hyperdrive to restore primary power and bring the port engine online. This will allow you to dock with the Peragus mining station for full repairs. Success. The hyperdrive is online. Primary power is restored. Only one step remains. Return to the galaxy map in the cockpit and travel to Peragus.
We're gonna do that. We definitely are going to do that, folks, but... So nothing more to be done.
The port engine is powered up. You can now use the galaxy map to travel to the Peragus mining station.
Okay, what's this here? Okay, we can't use that. Yeah, the only outer garage door.
There is a hull breach in the area beyond this door. Safety protocols prevent you from opening it. While some doors can be bashed open or cut open with a lightsaber or cutting tool, some doors require the use of the security.
Ooh.
This is the
Oh, wait,
room.
so I actually get to see my character. Okay, that's cool.
You are in critical condition. You will need a med pack to be stabilized.
He's completely zoned out. Yeah, he's not moving. I don't remember this part ever doing this before. Really? We're stacking on items. Medpack, that's
have found
absolutely a
med
must-have.
packs. You can use one to stabilize the condition of the human lying on the bed.
Let's do
The
that.
med pack can stabilize your condition.
Benji, hold on. We gotcha.
Success. You are stabilized. To recover fully, you will require the medical facilities at the Peragus mining station. But you are not in any danger of dying from your wounds right now.
I wonder, is it gonna give my character any perks when I wake up? Not sure. Yeah, that's one last door, which is
This is the main hold.
really annoying me, guys. Again, my hoarder instinct tells me, Ben, get this done. That's the inner garage door. Yeah, I don't think we can get inside. Anyway, moving on. I think we're gonna have to let this one slide. We've explored everything, right?
This
We've
is
been
the cargo
here.
hold.
Yes, we know. Yeah, it's gonna be to the...
This blast door is magnetically sealed.
Right.
It cannot be opened.
Off to Peragus Station, guys. Do it. Tutorial is at an end. Yes, we've been here. We
There
did
is
this.
nothing more you...
Absolutely right. Alright, guys.
This is
Do the
cockpit.
important stuff.
You
Boom.
can now plot a course to the Peragus mining station. To dock with Peragus, left-click on the Peragus planet to select it, and then left-click on the travel button.
Here we go. Let the adventure begin. Yes. Are these cutscenes upscale? They look really good.
you don't, I will look for you. I will find you.
Yeah, so far the team has done an amazing job on the game. I mean, it looks absolutely awesome.
The sensors show the door to the storage compartment is being sliced. There is someone, or something, else alive on the Ebon Hawk.
Is it? No! Assassin droids! They hit meat! Oh no! Fortunately, I'm a droid at this point. I should be fine, right? Oh no! Bastard, what happened in there? Uh-huh. We're looking nice to fit in there in the back to tank. Yeah, I'm kind of happy with this portrait I picked. He looks cool. Let's do it. Our computer terminals activating everywhere. There's something really charming about playing an old school PC game that just something about those like angular polygonal graphics looks so awesome. Boom, look at that. We're ready to conquer the galaxy. Kick ass. What's up there? KOTOR tank, right, KOTOR. The precursor to Bacta tank. Okay, if I ever get my life. Boom, ready to roll, guys. Oh, it's impossible, we can't. Keep exploring. Weapons, please? No, not yet. Check out the logs.
Still examining the survivors of the damaged freighter. Looks like it goes by the name of the Ebon Hawk. Only one survivor, placed in the KOTOR tank for recovery. The carbon scoring on the vessel suggests it was in a battle, but no indication of who fired on it. Couldn't get much from the Nava computer. I'm surprised the ship was able to make it inside the Peragus asteroid field without the asteroid drift charts. Aside from the lone survivor, we recovered an old woman. No life signs. There was also a protocol droid and a utility droid on board. Sent both down to maintenance while security sorts through the other items on the ship. It looks like the utility droid, a T3 unit, was able to get the ship working enough to get to the colony. We're prepared to...
Oh, we got cut off. Okay, let's keep going.
Could be a Jedi. But we won't know for sure until we get the transmission back from the Republic. If the survivor is a Jedi, that would account for the recovery rate. But I'm more concerned that a Jedi here may cause trouble. Some of the miners, especially KOTOR, are already another accident today. A detonation in the ventilation tunnels. If the lockdown measures hadn't activated, the whole facility would have been destroyed. Got most of the injured to the KOTOR tanks in time, but the rest had to go to the morgue. One of the wounded said a droid caused the accident, but we couldn't get any specifics.
Okay, last one.
Miners about the Jedi. A number of the droids have been acting oddly, and not even memory wipes seem to be fixing the problem. There was a detonation in another one of the fuel vents the droids were working in. We deactivated several of them and moved them down to maintenance, but we're still treating the plasma burns. That cuts us down to almost half shifts, and with the droids malfunctioning, we may not make the Telos shipment for this month. Fortunately, the detonation didn't cause a lockdown.
Warning. There has been a fuel detonation in the mining tunnels. Emergency lockdown commencing. All personnel report to quarters and prepare for emergency venting countermeasures.
No! If the ventilation systems are malfunctioning, evacuate the medical bay! Everyone evacuate!
Oh no, something terrible happened. What else can we do here? Okay, yeah, we can unlock the medical storage room. Let's do that for sure. Okay. Oh, another door we can unlock. The morgue. Here's our little passenger chilling in there. No life signs, right? They said. Yeah, okay. Alright. But I kind of feel naked. I need a weapon. Can we please get something? Okay, workbench. Looks like we're gonna be doing a lot of item crafting here. Which I don't like doing. I probably will just keep buying medikits from the shops. Okay, let's keep going. Weapons! Where are they? It's a little creepy here. Plasma torch, finally. They said no life signs.
Find what you're looking for amongst the dead? Close to death. Yes, closer than I'd like. You have the smell of the KOTOR tank about you. How do you feel?
Honestly speaking, we are a little disoriented. I'm gonna go with the first choice.
Yes, I had hoped as much. I slept here too long and could not awaken. It may be I reached out unconsciously, and your mind must have been a willing one. Or perhaps you have been trained for such things.
So you can touch minds and feign death. Who are you?
I am Kreia, and I am your rescuer, as you are mine. Tell me, do you recall what happened?
Okay, last thing I remember, I was on board of a Republic ship, Harbinger. What the hell happened?
Your ship was attacked. You were the only survivor. A result of your Jedi training, no doubt.
How do you know I was a Jedi?
Your stance, your walk tells me you are a Jedi. Your walk is heavy. You carry something that weighs you down.
Okay. The Jedi Order and I have a troubled history.
So it would seem. Keep your past and let us focus on the now.
Alright, what's going on? How did we get here?
I do not know. I was removed from the events of the world as I slept. A survey of the surroundings may provide the answers we seek. The ship we arrived in, the Ebon Hawk, must still be in this place. We should recover it and leave.
You want to explain yourself? Why are you in such a hurry?
We were attacked once, and I fear our attackers will not give up the hunt so easily. Without transport, weapons, and information, they will find us easy prey indeed.
Yeah, makes sense. She's very practical. I'm gonna try my persuasion skill. Are you sure there is nothing else you can tell me about this place?
Even as I slept, I felt much unrest here. I saw strange visions, minds colored with fear. Now, everything here feels terribly silent. A last word of caution. I would find out as much as you can about this place quickly. I fear we will need to depart as suddenly as we arrived.
Okay, we'll see. There's gotta be someone else alive here.
You may wish to extend your search to some clothes, if only for proper first impressions.
We didn't worry about her just a little bit to show my goodwill. Are you well enough to travel?
I'm not offering to help you. I'm not so young as to leap from death's door as quickly as you.
Okay, I'll return as soon as I can to make sure you're alright.
I leave you to the explorations of this place. Here I will remain and attempt to center myself.
Yay, achievement. La 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 la. Yes, so there is a judgment system there, heroic acts. We're gonna, guys, this is a pretty much warning ahead of time. It's gonna be a Boy Scout good Jedi playthrough, okay? Alright, what do we have so far? We got plasma torch. Let's equip it. Let's still butt naked. Hook! Alright, let's keep going. And she's meditating. She's not gonna be much use to us just yet. Let's keep exploring. Yes, we went over that in tutorial.
Emergency lockdown is in effect.
Okay, that's not
Turbolifts have been sealed. Emergency lockdown overridden.
Corpses, that's no bueno. Aha, we got vibro cutter. Okay, that's 4-9 damage. Okay, this is gonna give us 1 and 6 plus fire, but it is a full-fledged vibro weapon, so yeah, we need that. Hike! That looks sick. I love vibro weapon, guys. Those are really cool, especially like when you start going into the Old Republic lore in the comic books, in the Mandalorians and stuff. Alright, so far so good.
Emergency lockdown is in effect. Turbolifts have been sealed to contain the explosion.
Oh no, they damaged us a little bit. We're a little bit banged up, but I'm alive. And I got a laser, okay. And I equip it in my other hand. I wonder. Nope, I can't do it. Right, I picked a Jedi class, so nothing on him. Where's that KOTOR tank you said? Health you said? Let's do it. Look at this. This dude is like gone. Zombie. I think these dudes are gonna die, right? I think so. I don't remember. Yes. Bathing time. Okay, we're good to go. We're ready to roll, boy. Aggressive. Jedi support. No, we need to be aggressive. Gonna be kicking a lot of ass here. Anything here in the rubble? Nope, nope, nothing. Oh no! Crap. More mining droids. Alright. And this guy. I think what really helped me a lot getting back into these games was replaying the original KOTOR, to be honest with you, man, because literally it's been decades, right? So, come on, where's more items? The same. Is that a shield? No, right? Also, we'll need a shield pretty soon if I want to make it out of here. What's this place?
This is the exit, but it is sealed. Strange. In my visions, it was open.
Kreia? We're gonna try to find a way to open it, but I gotta get to an access terminal. Got it. But yeah, right away I meet my first character in Sith Lords, who is one of my favorite characters of all time, Kreia. And for those of you guys who don't know the story behind this game or in this game, you're gonna learn why. Alright, there's a terminal. What's up with that zombie looking face? He's like, I mean, it's a tragic death probably, but still. Okay, got this. Iron grenades. Okay, that might come in handy. Wait, that's it? Only one locker? Really? How about the other ones? Dude. Oh man, I was so excited. I was like, I'm checking out all of them. I'm hoarding, man. Okay, let's look at the records first.
Is this thing on? All right, all hands, especially you, KOTOR. Listen up, because I'm not gonna say this again. The next one of you Juma heads to try and smuggle a blaster, or so help me, any sort of military-grade frag weapons into my facility is gonna take a long walk out the airlock. Why? Because in case you forgot, Peragian fuel explodes at high temperatures. That's what blasted that chunk out of Peragus 2 and created this asteroid field. So if I catch any of you with anything other than sonic charges or mining lasers, I'll burn you and your contract. Security out.
Yo, this dude is bossy.
And according to one of the miners, it was because one of the sonic charges went off prematurely. And like before, it was one set by a mining droid. The three idiots were grouped so close to the charge, it might as well have been a grenade going off. The blast turned their bones to dust. The blast wrecked the internal components of the droid that set the charge, though, so we can't even dissect it to see what happened. I don't like what's going on here. Ever since that Jedi showed up, things are getting worse. It's not just KOTOR and his miners, or the fights, but now the droids are acting crazy. If we don't find what's causing this, or who, this facility's gonna be space dust by the time the next Telos freighter arrives.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure when he said Jedi, he meant us.
I installed an override switch to shut down any droids on this level, just in case someone locks me out of the administration console. As added insurance, I tied the override switch into the circuit to the holding cell door. It'll make sure it can only be opened if all droids in the level are shut down. I doubt KOTOR or any of his men have the skill to pull off something like this, but I'm not taking any chances while we're sitting in the middle of this asteroid minefield. Whoever's responsible won't be able to have the droids rescue him after I lock him up. Nothing will cut through that door. He'll be trapped.
Okay.
I secured the stealth field generator inside one of the footlockers in the security storage room. If I have the specs right, the interface field should be effective against the droid's sensors. All I need to do is equip the belt, and some skill with stealth in order to use it. As long as I don't get too close to the droids, they shouldn't detect me. If any more droids start malfunctioning, the belt should buy me enough time to get to the override switch I set up in the communications blister console. I'd rather shut them down than destroy them. I want to find out how these droids are being sabotaged, maybe even turn them against whoever's sabotaging them.
Alright, that's in case I want to pursue a stealthy gameplay style. I don't know. Probably not. Okay, let's see remote cameras. Uh-oh. Wait, hold on. Is that my man? No, that's not Karth. Yeah, that's all we can do for now. It's access, we can't open anything.
Be careful. There is much energy in the room beyond, yet it stems from nothing that lives.
Kreia again?
Can you not sense them? Reach out. Cast aside your sight. Cast aside what you see, and instead reach out with your perceptions. Ah, you can feel them. The droids you cannot perceive, but the small oscillations of energy, that you can feel, echoing outwards.
Okay, with Chris helps, you have gained a passive precognition power. When this power is triggered, you should save your game. Oh, I will. Let's definitely follow the sound advice. And save. But what was about some stealth suit or stealth equipment? Yeah, it's definitely not here. Right? Yeah, we can't go in here yet. A little scared here, but again, no guts, no glory, right? We're supposed to be this beast of a Jedi. Oh no! At least we have the Iron Grenade. I'm gonna use only one, okay? Because
You hear it. It is fate, but it is there.
I feel strange, like the sedatives are wearing off.
It is the Force, you feel. It has not been so long as for you to forget.
That's what I love about it. The master and apprentice relationship is so well written in this game, man. Kudos to Obsidian. It's been almost a decade. I have forgotten.
Do not turn away from it. Listen. Feel it echoing within you. Come. I shall guide you down the familiar paths. You will need it if we are to survive and escape this place.
Yeah, gaining experience will slowly reestablish your connection to the Force. Obvious. Go to the level up screen to choose your Force abilities. Yes, sir. Okay, no, we're not gonna auto level. Hells no, are you kidding me? All manual here, baby. Alright. We definitely want to persuade. We want security. Computer use. Okay, we got enough for everything. Great. Powers. Oh, heal, yes. Yes, we definitely want that. Oh, I can't add it yet. I gotta be level 6, okay. Force Aura. That might be useful, Force Aura. Especially early in the game, right? Because I don't have any shields. Was gonna convert to shield or yeah, guys. Yeah, for my kind of aggroing type of character who's in the thick of a combat, we need that. But how about this? What's this? Energy resistance. Shields a Jedi in the Force, absorbing first 6 points of damage. Or energy sonic fire. Ooh. Oh. Oh, yes. This is kind of cool, too. Yeah. We're gonna add this power. We need energy resistance early on. Okay. We did save, so we can experiment a little bit. Ah, here we go. Stealth field generator. That's what they were talking about. Some clothing, please. Some slick-ass Jedi robe or something. No, nothing. Didn't fully open everything yet, right? But let's equip it. Stealth shield generation. Even though we don't have points in stealth, let's see if this helps us out. They said just don't approach the droids, right? Too close. Alright. See? Yeah, that didn't work. Nice. Yes. Keep attacking, keep attacking. Okay. I think I might have made the right decision here. Right. Nice. Yeah. It's a little bit weird that this is on hard. I mean, we're just running through them, guys, to be honest with you. And I'm pretty sure it's gonna get a lot harder, right? Hike! Dude, is this game on... Okay, let's not get cocky. Right, they're just giving me freebies. So droids, I'm having fun. It's just the first location. Look at the terminals and consoles. The art aesthetic is so nice. Again, if your game has great art, we can't open this here, right?
Beyond this door, someone yet lives. Be mindful. His thoughts are difficult to read. But you have nothing to fear from this one, and he might yet prove useful.
Forgot his name, I'll be honest with you. He's definitely not Karth. But yeah, the first game was a lot fresher in my memory compared to this one. Because I played, I think, the first game I've replayed, other than on this channel, more than once. But this game, I don't know why. Even though it's like my go-to Star Wars game, I need to maybe get into a tradition of beating it like every year or so. Because I'm pretty sure I haven't seen everything in it. Knowing these Bethesda / Obsidian games, right? They always give you variety and choices. And I definitely probably want to beat it as a Sith Lord. Check out these terminals. Oh, that was easy. No extra logs, no. Communication, relays, nothing. Okay. Ooh, by the way. Yeah, no, these droids didn't leave any droppings. Okay.
Nice outfit. What, you miners change regulation uniform while I've been in here?
He's already cracking jokes. I like him. You got a name of just a really big mouth.
Atton. Atton Rand. Excuse me if I don't shake hands. The field only causes mild electrical burns.
Atton, okay. Care to explain why you're locked up?
Security claimed I violated some trumped-up regulation or another. Take it up with them if you want. But they stopped listening to me shortly before they stopped feeding me. Now that's criminal.
This facility is deserted. What happened?
You mean before or after that Jedi showed up? Either way, it's a real short story. You see, this Jedi shows up, and you know what that means. Where there's one Jedi, the Republic will soon be crawling up your ion engine in no time. But the story gets better. See, some of the miners get it into their ferrocrete skulls that since the Jedi's unconscious, they can collect the bounty the exchange has posted for live Jedi. Well, what passes for the law here didn't like that idea. So the two groups started fighting.
Then there was some big explosion, and then I was sitting here for a long time, waiting for some half-naked miner to show up and ask a bunch of questions.
I love him. As a bounty on captured Jedi? Why? Honestly, I already have no sympathy for these colonists, because they were basically bargaining, or fighting each other rather than to sell me out. That's not cool.
Don't know much about it. Maybe the exchange wants one as a trophy, or somebody's got something against Jedi and is looking to collect. Not many Jedi left. Wouldn't surprise me if the bounty's pretty high.
Not many Jedi left. What happened to them?
The ones that weren't killed in the Jedi Civil War ended up switching off the lightsabers long ago. Word is there's not even a Jedi Council anymore, but who knows?
I don't believe that. I heard of a rumor of a war, but war between Jedi? Really?
Yeah, Revan, Malak, and the Jedi that went to join them in the Mandalorian Wars. They turned against the other Jedi and had a scrap that almost laid waste to the galaxy. Where have you been?
What happened between Revan and Malak? That's the most pressing question I want to ask.
Well, I wasn't there, but like all Sith, Revan and Malak turned on each other. After they turned on the Jedi, of course.
We knew that. Okay, the rumors I've heard said Revan defeated Malak, then went to Korriban to unite the Sith against the Republic.
Well, that was the story. But whatever happened there must not have lasted. Oh, there was some big civil war on Korriban. Knocked that academy to the ground. Looks like Revan's Grand Crusade finally consumed her.
How long have you been in that cage? Revan was a man, not a woman. Although I did play as a female character. Huh?
Maybe you're right. Maybe I just hoped Revan was a woman.
Okay, I had some more questions.
Look, no offense or anything, but your weird half-naked interrogation isn't my idea. Hey, wait a minute. You're that Jedi the miners were talking about. Where is everybody?
See, you got a clue finally. You don't know what happened to them?
From my beautiful view in this security cage? Look, I heard some explosions, some emergency alarms, some toxic gas pouring out of the vents. Maybe none of them survived whatever happened. And if they're all gone... Look, hey, let me out and I can help you. I can. I've gotten out of trouble countless times.
I'm definitely gonna work with my persuasion here. Tell me your plan and we can go from there.
This facility isn't a military installation, which means we may have a chance. You shut down this cell security field and I can reroute the emergency system so we can get to the hangars. We grab a ship and then we fly out of here.
I'll switch off the cage, but if you try and run, I'll cut you down without a second. No, that's not very Jedi-like. Okay, I trust you, and if we work together, we may be able to get out of this mess.
Great. Now to business. Let's get to the command console.
Alright, let's get going. Guys, he's so dope. I love him.
Alright, here we are. Now this console is set on automatic hail. You may have heard it when you came in. The asteroid drift charts are constantly being updated, so it sends out a transmission to incoming vessels so they don't get crushed into space dust. The hail warns them to keep their distance until orbital drift charts are transmitted, and then provides docking instructions to incoming ships, usually freighters. Thing is, you can bounce that same transmission back to the comm here, and suddenly you've got access to the communication system from the inside. Pure Pazak. The console's ours. Now, all we need to do is reactivate the turbo lifts, cancel the emergency lockdown. Hey!
If I hear any more bad news, I'm going to get violent. You know what? I want that option. That sounds cool.
This system's been severed from the main hub, after it was locked down from remote. You can't even reroute the system. It's been cut clean.
Okay, let's repair it. That won't be a standard procedure in an emergency lockdown.
No. Someone tried to lock down this whole level tight and leave us here. Trapped.
Yeah, there must be some way to end the lockdown from here.
I doubt it. All we have is communications back. For all the good trying to shout in a vacuum will do us.
Can we contact the miners? Well, let's see if we can try and reach someone on the comm. Let's try that.
Be my guest. Not much else we can do. The comm's all yours.
Sweet, that's such a great exchange and banter there. Guys, I think I'm gonna hit pause here. We're gonna get to the console in our next video. Thanks so much for watching. I'm having a blast playing this game finally in such a long time. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, come back for the second one. I'll see you guys later. Take care.